break it down.
For common sense, for common ground, this is Break It Down with Dr. Barry Goodfield.
Walter Scott once said, "One crowned hour of glorious life is worth an age without a name." Our history shows us where we've been. In fact, Shakespeare said it best when he said, "The past is prelude," suggesting that history is repeating itself. Gosh, I sure hope it's true, because we need a lot of things right now, but one of the things we need most of all is big, bold, brave people. We live in a time of homogenized people in lockstep, buckled into look-alike cars, at a time when difference is a dirty word and makes people sometimes afraid to squeak up for fear of not being politically correct. I'm looking for an Andrew Jackson, a John Kennedy, a feisty Harry Truman. Where's Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Ronald Reagan, Abigail Adams, and Susan B. Anthony when you need them? America's in great need of leadership. When the Second World War broke out, England merged its political parties together under the leadership of one person who, my goodness, had as many enemies as he did friends. That's simply sure. His name was Winston Churchill. They recognized the need for unity over senseless bickering, harmony over divisiveness. He napped in the afternoon. He had meetings late into the night. He wrote brilliant speeches that united the world. Later in the night, when he was writing those speeches, and he did make blunders, he took responsibility for them, very clear and very direct. He was in the world's last cavalry charge. He flew one of the first airplanes. He created hundreds of paintings, wrote 43 books, smoked like a chimney, drank like a fish, but he guided his life and, in the time, the free world, with his moral compass and an abiding faith that what we know and what he knew to be the right thing against the wrong. What he did best was to communicate with people who were different than himself. As Kipling said, he could walk with kings and not lose the common touch. Moreover, Churchill was a member of the Bricklayers Union and loved doing just that. We need a blend of two characteristics. Passion, some call it a fire in the belly, and secondly, and perhaps the most important characteristic, is the ability to communicate with people who are shockingly different than ourselves. Is there an openness inside of you that makes you curious about other people who are really different than you? If the answer is a strong yes, make yourself known. For God's sakes, we need you, and we need you now. Our way of life is slipping through our fingers. Let me leave you with the words of a big, bold, brave, passionate American, Patrick Henry. Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains or slavery? Forbid it, God Almighty. I know not what course others may take, but for me, give me liberty or give me death. I'm Dr. Barry Goodfield.
Goodfield Media Group.